Hi guys, not gonna be a working video tonight, but man, those pans fit in there so nice. I got this one all cleaned up. Fits over that hump really nice, lines up with that hole. That hole lines up perfect, which is nice because I didn't have to replace the rear. So that is factory. So since that hole lines up perfect, that's good. And the front lines up. And the new one put in yesterday with Lisa, same thing. Lines up perfect. And lines up almost exactly the same with that hole. I did a bunch of measuring, cross measuring across this thing, and those pans are in there square. Facebook's telling me that I basically won the lottery. I think it's those pans. They're not cheap. They were the most expensive pans CPI 1 had. And I went with the most expensive pans because your foundation is everything. So, anyways, yeah, after last week and finishing up Friday with a brake job on a 4-wheel forklift, if anybody knows what that kind of work is. And then Saturday grinding the rest of that out to get that pan in. My back was not real happy, so I had to go to Walmart for Dad for a shopping trip. And I did end up carrying a mini fridge up for Lisa. She's making a mini kitchen upstairs. Otherwise, I'm trying to take it easy. Stretch my hamstrings and try and get my lower back so it's not killing me. It's better since I started stretching, but tonight is a plotting and planning. My hole punch won't be here till next week. It left the depot in Ohio today, so hopefully it won't be too long. That'd be cool to play with. I haven't had one of those yet. I am plotting and planning for... I have to put that other channel in the bottom, because I got that side tacked into place. It's not welded into place, it's just tacked in there. I gotta do the same thing to this faster side, but then I gotta be able to pick the body up. And a lot of guys use cherry pickers. And Dave at Buster's Travels, he has an overhead crane. Well, he has an overhead winch in his garage. I don't have the real estate for a cherry picker in here. So, and I don't really have the support system in a tent to lift the beetle, even though I used it to pull it off and everybody was yelling at me, "You're gonna collapse it all." But yeah, That body was on there partially back, and I used jacks on the back of it, and I used that piping up on top to pick up the front of it to get this body back. Which seems like a long time ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. So, I need something to be able to pick up that body in my narrow area and be able to put that chassis underneath it. So I am running through my head a 4x4 crane system. I don't know if I can get a pulley system, run a 4x4 up as high as I can get, a cross beam across, braces coming down from the top to the sides, and then some like 4-foot legs with cross braces and some dolly wheels underneath it. So I can move it forward and backwards. And I'd like to find a pulley system that I can run across the top and get like a Harbor Freight winch that it can go left to right, and then have the wheels underneath it so I can go front to back and run a bunch of bracing so it all works. That is what I'm working on tonight, trying to figure out a good system to be able to pick up the bug and put it down on that frame, because it's going to have to come on and off that thing half a dozen times. I picked up cheap 1/2-inch socket set at Walmart when I was out there, because I think I'm going to start tearing front end, back end, the rest of the way apart. I've got to do a little repair on the chassis. There was a couple holes up in that front corner on the left side, and where I messed up and cut the right side up, and I found some pinholes that I need to weld up where that whole pedal assembly goes to the tunnel, and then finish cleaning this tar stuff off, get that access panel off there. Once I get this stripped all out and get that little bit of, I got that repair panel to put in that front brace too. I gotta do a little patchwork right there. Try and get it all out, get this front end stuff off, get all that back end stuff off, because it's going to need all new bushings, and then take that Eastwood frame spray, which I got 2 cans left. I don't think that's going to be enough, but I want to shoot everything left inside and try and get the inside of the tunnel and this whole front section sprayed with that Eastwood. And so yeah, tonight's a trying to figure out an overhead crane and trying to see if I need to order some more stuff. I try and keep stuff ordered before I actually need it. Sometimes that's a challenge, but But yeah, that and just looking at them pans because that turned out so nice. That's freaking awesome. Oh, I gotta get that out. The e-brake and the cables off too. Trying to figure out they sell a full rebuild kit for the front end because she's gonna need struts and strut mounts. I don't know if I can do it. I shouldn't do that. The rack and pinion, I'll pull that all apart. Clean, re-grease, new seals, new boots. It's gonna get new struts, tie rod ends, brake hoses, bushings for the control arms and the sway bar. It's gonna get rebuilt. Same with the back end. All the swing arms, them bushings, shocks. See how much axles are. Either rebuild them or replace them. All new cables. She's gonna get all rebuilt. So yeah. Alrighty guys. I'll sit and stare at this and admire it a little more and work on my overhead crane idea. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Alrighty. Oh, before I let you guys go, as far as the microphone, I did order one. Got it, but I couldn't get it to hook up to my phone. I tried. So, I ordered another one. And I ordered a 2 mic pack. The latest and greatest from whatever company. I can't remember now. Because after watching last night's video, I kind of liked the input Lisa put in, and she kind of liked being a camera girl, so I ordered 2 packs so she could have a mic too. Hopefully I can get that to hook up to the phone. Alrighty guys.